Greetings everyone, today I'll be teaching you guys on how to set up and play Nintendo Switch games into your PC such as the all-new Sonic X Shadow Generations. But before you follow this video tutorial, I need you to agree that you own Nintendo Switch console, you own the hardware, and also you own the physical copy of Sonic X Shadow Generations game. If you agree to this, then you can follow through in this video tutorial now. So first of all, you will need to have a copy of all the files that I have highlighted here in my desktop. So these are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware, which you got from your modded Nintendo Switch console. You got this from your hardware. And also you will need a Ryujinx emulator. This is the application that you will need to use into your PC so that you'll be able to play Sonic X Shadow Generations here. And you will need the digital file copy of the game in XCI or NSB file format. So this is how Ryujinx application looks like. You will not be able to play any Switch games on it if you don't have the Nintendo Switch keys and firmware installed in Ryujinx. So let us get Ryujinx first. So to do this, just open a web browser and just type in Internet Archive so that we will get Ryujinx emulator. Then the next step to do is just go to archive.org. That is their official website. Then go to Ryujinx emulator, just type on this, and then just check on the software here and the year 2024, and then all you have to do is just look for this version 111403 and just get on that, which has the many views and downloads. So once you are here, just download it, and once you have downloaded it, you will get this file here. So to install this, all you have to do is just create a folder, name it Ryujinx emulator, open the zip file, and all you have to do is just drag and drop these files into that folder so that you'll have Ryujinx emulator, and just run ryujinx.exe file. So I'm just going to assume that you have already done that. So open Ryujinx emulator again. Now, the next step to do is to install the keys and firmware. So if you're asking me on how to get all of these other files, again, you should have a Nintendo Switch console hardware. You own it. Then you have installed a custom firmware in it. You have modded it. So once you have installed a custom firmware, that means that you can now access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on those system files, all you have to do is just look for all of the keys and the firmware file of the Switch, transfer them into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there is no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. Own the physical copy of the game wherein you have purchased it from a physical store. Once you have done that, then you can now digitally back up that game into an XCI or NSB file format. So for those who want to try out and play this game and don't know where to get all of these files here and don't know how to dump their game files and their keys and firmware, all you have to do, guys, is just prepare your mobile phone and scan this QR code here with your QR code reader. And once you do that, you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can get all of these files. So take note of the files that I have highlighted here, because this will also include Ryujinx emulator too. So once you have copied all of these files into your phone, just transfer them into your PC via USB cable. And I'm just going to assume that you have already done that and that you have these files now. So it's time to install them in Ryujinx. So go ahead, open Ryujinx emulator again. Then go to File, go to Open Ryujinx folder, look for System folder, open that folder, open the keys zip file in the desktop, then drag and drop the product keys and title keys inside, or just copy and paste these files into this folder here. Once you're done, close in this folder. Now the next step is to install the firmware. To install the firmware, just go to Tools, install firmware from XCI or zip file, locate on that firmware file version, which is version 19, hit open. Ryujinx will say we'll have to install this version. Hit yes, and it will say successfully installed. You'll know that it's successful because right down here below it says version 19, the same as our keys and our firmware. And if you have switched games already into our PC, it will be detected and it will show you their game icons. So if you see a game that doesn't have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we have provided. Now for the next step is that we'll need to optimize our Ryujinx emulator so that we can play Sonic X Shadow Generations into our PC with no issues with Ryujinx. So just go to Options and go to Settings. And in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab. The game directories is wherein we will store our Switch games. It could be anywhere into our PC, but be sure that it's in XCI or NSB file format. You go to input. It's better that you use a controller, so that's why I've connected my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here. So if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, just be sure to connect them here, map them up according to liking, but be sure to change the dead zone into 0.20 or 20% so that there'll be no drifting into our playthroughs. And then just check on the dock mode setting here. Now go to keyboard and hotkeys. No need to change here. System, all you have to do is just check on VSync and FS integrity checks. Go to CPU. So be sure to check PPTC and host uncheck. In graphics, is that you have Vulkan API. For GPUs, you have a dedicated graphics card, at least a GTX 1060 to play Switch games. Features and enhancements is that you enable shader cache and enable micro HLE. Resolution scale is in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper or much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if you're having performance issues, then you can go to native resolution. But if you have a powerful PC, then you can go for 4K resolution here. Now, anti-aliasing is in SMA Ultra. If you're having performance issues, just change this to none. Scaling filter is in FSR, and it's 100%. And isotropic filtering is auto. Aspect ratio 16:9. Graphics back and multi-threading should be on. Now go to audio. Audio backend is in still 2, 100%. Network, if you want to play multiplayer. So just change the settings here, just like mine. And once you are done, hit apply and hit OK. Congratulations, your Ryujinx emulator is now fully capable of playing any Nintendo Switch games into your PC, such as the all-new Sonic X Shadow Generations. And a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys the gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is, and they have been really strict lately. So if I show you a gameplay of this game running into my Ryujinx emulator in my PC, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down the same way as they have taken down lots of YouTube channels and also like Ryujinx and Yuzu emulator. And I hope you guys do understand on that part. So this is my proof here. My game is being detected. It's in version 1 and it's in XCI file format and it's almost a 15 GB file size. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer all of them so that you can play Sonic X Shadow Generations into your Ryujinx emulator. And please do subscribe to my channel because that will help me out. Thank you for watching. See you next time and goodbye for now.